Can love and human connections survive in a world ruled by fear? What does it take to fight back in a system that tracks your every move? Is Logan Emery Emerson's world of Trumerica too close to our reality? Those questions and more will be explored in this episode, a conversational deep dive into Chapter 5 of the novel, From Trumerica with Love, by Logan Emery Emerson. From Trumerica with Love is a modern retelling of George Orwell's 1984 as reimagined in a current-day version of America ruled by leader for life, Donald Trump. Here is Sharna and Damien's conversation.
Ever get that feeling? Like you wake up from a dream and you're not sure if it was more real than, well, real life.
Oh, totally.
It's kind of unsettling, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's the thing about Logan Emery Emerson's From Trumerica with Love. That's what we're diving into today.
Okay, yeah.
It's got this really familiar but like dystopian vibe.
Right.
We've got some excerpts from Chapter 5.
Okay.
A little bit about Emerson himself and this book cover.
Yeah, the cover.
We got to talk about this cover.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, picture this, right?
Okay.
Stark cityscape.
Okay.
Orange and teal.
Interesting combination.
Yeah, and then there's this giant eye just like watching over everything.
Like Big Brother.
Totally. But then, get this, dwarfed by the eye, a silhouette of Donald Trump.
Wow. You know, it really makes you think about how these systems of control, they can outlast any one leader, you know?
Right.
Like even if Trump were to like fade away, the system, it's still there.
It's like a warning almost.
Exactly. And the colors too.
Yeah.
Orange and teal. It's jarring.
Yeah, it is. You've got that Trump orange, but then the teal.
It's cold, futuristic. It's like Emerson's pointing to this really unsettling mix of like technology and authoritarianism.
Right. And that's where we meet Liam.
Liam.
Yeah, he's our protagonist. And he's haunted by these memories.
Memories of what?
His family. They were torn apart by these government purges, really shadowy stuff.
Oh, wow. So he's struggling to hold on to his past.
Exactly. And there's this dream he has. In this chapter, it really stuck with me.
What happens?
He sees his mother and sister.
Yeah.
They're trapped.
Oh, no. Where?
At the bottom of a glass-bottomed boat. It's sinking, and they're surrounded by piranhas.
Oh, my God. That's intense.
And he feels like their fate, it's tied to his survival somehow.
Oh, that's heavy.
It's like this really powerful image, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Emerson's really good at using these vivid images to make you feel the weight of this world, you know, the fear.
Absolutely. And it's like he knows, you know, Liam, he knows his mom loved him, but
right.
But in this world, in Trumerica, it's like you can't have that.
It's like any real emotion.
Yeah, exactly.
It's dangerous.
It's a liability.
Absolutely. They've weaponized fear, haven't they?
Totally. To control everyone.
To dismantle any sense of, like, real human connection.
Yeah. And you see that, like, with Liam's dreams, too.
Oh. What do you mean?
He has these recurring dreams about a place he calls, get this, Libertopia.
Libertopia?
I know, right? And it's like the total opposite of the city he lives in. Peaceful, a field, golden sunset. You can just imagine it.
Sounds idyllic. It's like everything this society is banned, right? Freedom, nature.
Exactly. A way out. And there's this woman, Gemma. She keeps showing up in these dreams. Yeah, freckles, red baseball cap. She's like, I don't know, a symbol of something.
Of defiance, maybe.
Yes. And there's this part where, okay, she starts taking off her clothes.
Whoa. Okay, so this is about more than just taking off clothes, right?
Exactly. It's Emerson, you know. It's symbolic.
What do you think it means then?
I think it's about, like, control. Think about it. Clothing. It can be a way to control people, right?
Interesting, yeah. Social status, conformity, all that.
Right. And she's rejecting that.
Yeah.
It's like she's reclaiming her own body, her own choices, because even that's been taken away in this world.
You know, it reminds me of that line in the chapter, something like, even in my dreams, I'm still fighting for permission to breathe.
Yes. Exactly. It's like he can't escape it. But just when you think Liam's found some hope, you know, in this Libertopia,
right.
Emerson pulls you right back.
He doesn't let you get away with it that easy.
Never. It's the alarm clock, right?
Oh, the worst.
But his is like next level, this portal thing. It's how they keep tabs on everybody.
Big Brother's always watching.
Always, even when you're sleeping, right. And then it gets really interesting. Liam, he starts thinking about what would happen if he just, I don't know, like flipped off the camera. Just this little act of defiance. But even the thought of it.
Dangerous.
it's like a silent scream, you know? It just makes you wonder, you know, like, what would you do?
In that situation.
Yeah. Like, if you were Liam, if you were stuck there.
It's a tough one, right?
Where's the line? Where do you even start to push back?
And it's not just a fictional question either, is it?
No, not at all.
I mean, think about it. The things that scare us about Trumerica.
The surveillance.
Exactly. The loss of privacy. It's happening already, all around us.
It's like Emerson's holding up this mirror, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
And we have to look at not just at this fictional world, this Trumerica, but at ourselves too.
Right. Like, how much are we already tolerating?
Exactly. It's like he's asking, when do we say enough? When do we stop being complicit?
Before it's too late. Before we're living in the world he's created.
That's what's so, I don't know, chilling about it, but also thought-provoking. It stays with you.
Yeah, makes you think.
It really does. So if you're looking for, I don't know, a book that's going to make you think, make you uncomfortable maybe.
In a good way.
Yeah. You got to check out From Trumerica with Love, Logan Emery Emerson.
It's a wild ride.
It really is. And as you're reading about Liam and his world, ask yourself, where do you draw the line between, you know, going along and fighting back?
It's a question we all have to ask ourselves.
It really is. That's all the time we have for today's deep dive, but we'll see you next time.
See you then.
Logan Emery Emerson's dystopian novel, From Trumerica with Love, is available now from bookstores everywhere. Join us for the next episode, a conversational deep dive into Chapter 6 of this reimagining of George Orwell's 1984. In that episode, Sharna and Damien explore questions such as, how do we distinguish truth from fiction in a world saturated with propaganda? Thanks for listening.